Hello, strong people. Week 1, day 4 of Northeast Regional Battle at the Bridge Prep. Started to stutter over my words there. It's event day today, sort of. Can't do a whole lot of event work. I can get in some work, obviously, but it's going to be modified. Supposed to be starting with sandbag toss, but it has been essentially the Amazon rainforest here for the past 3 or 4 days with flood warnings and whatever. And it's pouring still, so I can't go outside. I could, but I do not want to get my sandbags soaked because it will not dry out. It's going to end up being that way for forever. And it's just not on my radar. Some people would probably say that I'm being a weenie about that, and you're probably right. But no sandbag today. So instead we're going to start with squats. 5 rep max, SSB, box squat, deadlift stance, I believe. And I think I have some farmers and sandbag to shoulder, I think. There might be something else in there, but either way, I'm going to try to get through tonight's workout fast because we got to go to Walmart and stuff, all that fun stuff. And it's already 7 o'clock, so hopefully I can get this in like hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. I'd like to be faster than 2 hours, but that doesn't always seem to work out well for me. So that's enough talking. Let's just get into some squats. All right, so I didn't really record much tonight. Not a great session. I did not feel strong. I was trying to remember if I did squats the last month of prep for the Pro-Am. And I don't know if I did. I don't remember, but I feel squats I definitely feel out of practice with. I did not feel like I had a whole lot of oomph in it. Maybe I don't know. Usually I do some sort of free weight squat. Like I guess this is kind of free weight, but without a box, like a standard squat, but using like the Titan Yukon bar. It's their version of like the Duffalo bar, the big curved bar. It's a little bit easier on your shoulders. I usually do some squat like the week after a show or the second week after a show. And I didn't do that this time around, so I didn't have anything. I mean, it might be like a month since I squatted or so. So legs are feeling it for sure, especially in the back down sets. It wasn't heavy, but my legs were feeling it. And farmers is farmers. It's awful in here like that. Sandbag is what I really wanted to focus on though, because it's the one that it's been the longest since I've done. I've done stones, of course, leading into the Pro-Am, but it's a completely different thing. I understand looking at it, it looks very similar, and it is in a way. I don't want to like say it's not entirely, but oh god, it's falling apart. But with a stone, you know, you're not super wide unless it's like a 22-inch stone or whatever. And it's still raining very hard. I don't think we're going to Walmart like I had originally planned. But anyway, some people pick a sandbag when it's vertical, or they'll have it long ways between their legs rather than like perpendicular in front of you. I don't know if that makes sense, but you'll see in the the way that I've done it is the way that some people don't do it. They'll turn the bag the other way. They'll kind of bear hug it and pull it up and shoulder it. If you can lap it that way, I do think that way is better. Because it's already in a good position to get over your shoulder. I do think that way is better. I can't seem to figure out how to pick the bag like that. I messed around with it a little bit here and there, and I have before, and I just do not like it. Maybe I understand that I haven't done it enough to like really get a firm grasp on how to do it, but I don't like it. So I got to do it that way. Like a snatch grip deadlift is how I compare it. And it works, I guess. It's not ideal. It's not my best event. Just lapping the sandbag is an issue for me regardless. I don't know. My positioning feels all out of whack whenever I have to pick anything from the floor like that. Like a stone or a sandbag, either or. And I have to like shimmy it up my legs, which you'll see in the video. And it looks weird. It kind of works. You know, it gets really tough whenever the bag's, you know, a 350 bag or whatever. I've never even shouldered a 350 bag. I've had it very close, and I just ran out of gas while it was on my chest. Because you really only have so much time with that on your chest, for the most part. There's some guys out there that can grind it out. I don't have enough experience with it to say that I'm one of those guys, because I haven't shown any evidence of being one of those guys. Maybe someday. Also, I went with the hard belt, soft belt combo on these tonight. I messed around with a little, with no belt, with my deadlift belt, it's called, actually. Didn't like it. Not enough support. For whatever reason, I think it helps in I know why. It's giving me, I think it's easier on the pick. I think it provides a bit of a shelf to go from lap to shoulder on. So, I didn't feel like I wasn't breathing well with the hard belt either. Like, I didn't feel like I couldn't catch my breath, which I could see some people's argument there. But I didn't feel that. I didn't notice it. Of course, that's my first time ever really using a hard belt to do sandbags. But based on the way that felt, I think I'm going to keep doing that. So that might be new. I'll see what the coach thinks about it, because he's very against using belts for like stones. And I understand why. Because he wants to view the stone as the belt, brace into the stone. And that makes sense to me. I get it. However, I also see a lot of people using a belt to do stones. Some people use it as like a shelf. You know, same way you'd use it for like log or axle. I don't know. I've never used a belt on stones. Frankly, I don't want to get tacky all over my belt. And that's probably just a weenie thing to say. Because if it comes down to it, I'll destroy a piece of equipment to win the show, of course. But I don't know. If I have maybe I need to get a different not a soft belt, but like a regular old leather belt that's not like a lever or something. just for use with events like this. We'll see. Never really thought about that till just now. So, cardio-wise, I felt pretty good. I'm telling you, the nose strips, they work. I didn't feel super out of breath. My legs were just gassed. I know it wasn't a whole lot, but those squats took a lot out of me. And that's just because my legs are not conditioned right now. I think conditioning kind of leaves pretty soon if you don't keep up with it. So definitely something to take into consideration going forward. And because I'm going to need it for that event, especially I believe it's the last event, or is it the yoke farmer or yoke frame that's last? Either way, they're both, you got to move. So until next time, I think next time is more log strict press than axle press, unless I flip flop. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's log strict press for this first training cycle, and then the axle cleaner press every rep after that. So I don't know. I have more practice with the log recently, so it makes sense to do axle clean and press more than log clean press right now. But I do hope to. Obviously, we're going to do some log clean press for reps as well, because the plan right now is to viper every log, or not every log, but every rep in this medley, the back and forth medley. So if I'm able to, we'll do that. I've never vipered a 300 log, but I've done 285 for 5 in competition, and then pressed the other 2 reps, for a total of 7. So I'm confident I can do that, but it's also no grip shirt, so that might make it a little bit more challenging. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So I'm happy with tonight's workout. Got it done relatively quicker than I typically would, but I'm not mad about that. So until next time, go out, get strong, stay strong, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.